Once again, hello Africa, as Fut-Afrique presents Game 1. Our humble apologies in as far as this particular watch-along is concerned in joining you a little bit late in as far as kickoff is concerned. I'm seated joined, of course, by my good friends from the West, Ade and Junior. Ghana represented on the far side, wearing the Nigerian colors, which is quite odd for the two rivals. And on the near side, the man wearing what could be argued is Angolan colors is actually the Nigerian in the panel here today. That, of course, is Ade. So, 0-0 the scoreline. We are, under 20 minutes into this game? Best chance so far. Great chance it was. Yeah. And a great save from a Nigerian point of view, but it's gone the Angolan way. Outside of that, there hasn't been too many in chances created. Junior, since you're the neutral here, I'll start with you in getting your impressions on this game thus far.
You know, so far, Nigeria looks like the hunter, or let's say the soldier that went to war with rubber bullets. This is a game that you don't have a chance to draw. And see the game they're playing. Osimhen is busy running around like a headless chicken. He doesn't even know where. He's just all over the place. They don't seem to have a formation that they are sticking to. They are just. There's no organization. There is no organization. And if my brother here would be honest,
Ghanaians stress me out.
If you be honest,
the Angolans will be stressing you out by the end of the night if things go their way. Yep, but you're saying, Junior?
See, today I'm just like a Nigerian. Not because I love Nigeria so much. No.
Come on, boys! Come on! Sorry.
Sorry.
Your
thoughts on the game thus far, Nigeria, the way they've started. Also, give me your opinion on Angola as well.
I mean, listen, those are my intrusive thoughts when you heard me screaming, come on, boys, there. But it's going to be a very tough game. We all know that Angola has the best attack so far in the tournament.
9 goals scored.
9 goals scored. Nigeria have 5 goals
in
scored.
4 games.
Yes, but then Nigeria's conceded the least amount of goals.
Best defense.
Yeah, they've conceded only 1. Yeah. To Angola conceding only 3 goals. So it's going to be an very interesting game, and let's see what happens, because Angola has some incredible players that will hurt you. We saw Mabalulu almost scoring in the 4th minute or so of the game, and if he had scored that goal, it would have changed the whole dynamic of this tie.
And the early goal, of course, is something the Angolans actually went out in search of, with just the pace they started the game by, and they've looked nice and comfortable on the ball, haven't they? They look to pass it around.
There is no big boy. There is no big boy in this game. There is no respect in this game.
Guys, we're certainly watching like a different match, because I see the Nigerians doing more of the pressing. I see the Nigerians actually... You mean
they are depressed?
More of the pressing. More of the pressing. You see? Hey, go whip that ball.
Yet another cross. There's been many crosses from a Nigerian point of view, the most, where they've gotten into the final third, thrown in those crosses. So far, in the air, Angola's been strong, in dealing with the crosses coming in.
And I must say, I must actually request from Fut-Afrique to get my brother here a seat belt. Because the way he's training and falling apart, he really needs a seat belt today, because it's not going to go his way.
Yes, but you know, this teams play similar brands of football, you think? Yes, they tend to sit back,
hold the ball, and absorb the pressure. Yes,
we saw Angola do that in their first game against Algeria. Nigeria has been doing that all tournament, and it's so funny that in most of the games their ball possessions have been so.
Best chance of the game so far for the Nigerians. Yet another cross. So the crosses are certainly coming in. We said earlier, if they keep those crosses at a high quality, Victor will shine. So he meets this header beautifully, just straight at the keeper, however, on target.
I agree with you, but I also believe that that's something that the Angolans also picked up. So that's why they've recruited very, very tall defenders to counter that threat in the air.
So an interesting stat is that on ball possession, the average ball possession of the Angolan team in the tournament so far has been 44%, and Nigeria it's been 45%. So that's the same, so that's why I'm saying like the teams have similar tactics even though, you know, when it comes to their conversion in the final third, Angola certainly have the upper hand.
Okay, Angola getting into the box. Good last dish tackle then from the Nigerians who looked to quickly hit on the transition. But it's a nice pace to this game. Two teams that certainly seem to not be afraid of each other. They're going at each other.
Yes.
It's just the openings haven't been that many so far.
Yes, and the two teams basically have it all to play for. You know, Nigeria, interestingly, today they're playing for Samuel Okparaji, which is a player that died in the qualifiers to the 1990 World Cup. Tragically on the field. So people in Nigeria are saying, do it for him, because he died playing against Angola in the qualifier. Nigeria lost that game 1-0. And for the Angolans, they've been promised cell phones, $25,000 US, all kinds of things, free Wi-Fi, all kinds of things, you know, to beat the Super Eagles today.
Just to confirm for you, the game is of course, one way it's the first quarterfinal of this year's Africa Cup of Nations. Again, it's Angola, this time coming forward on the right side. It's interesting to see the makeup of the Nigerian defense. They are never short of numbers defensively. They haven't been caught unawares in that regard or exposed a lot defensively. Is that the strongest point for Nigeria here? Many would have thought with all your attacking talent, Nigeria's strongest foot forward would be the attack, but so far it's been defense.
No, Nigeria look to catch teams on the counter attack. You know, it has worked well for them in earlier rounds. We saw what they did to Cameroon in the previous game. They caught them on the counter attack and they tried to just take their chances. So I'm not too worried about that at the moment.
Ooh, another cross coming in, this time from the left from Angola. So close to finding a teammate then inside the box. Now, I have to ask you, Nigeria Junior have been a little shy in front of goal. They've created chances. Their conversion rate has been low. Group stages, scoring a goal and matching the group stages. The first time they've scored more than one in a match was against Cameroon. Do you fear Nigeria, or should we fear Nigeria offensively? We know they're very well set up defensively and they can win a match with a 1-0 scoreline, but offensively,
no, really.
Against especially a Angolan side that scored three, I think, in at least 3 matches.
I personally feel like the Nigerian side is lacking a bit of experience when it comes to the front. You know, let's take into consideration even the last Afcon, not just Nigeria, any other team so far in the tournament did not make it to this round in the previous tournament. Everybody here is a newbie. You know, so Nigeria is lacking the experience that, you know, that comes with, you know, having played on such a high level. This is probably like the highest level that Nigeria has been to in the past 4 to 5 years. They've never, since they won the Afcon, they've never made it to this round before. This is the first time. So they're shy of that experience. And that is reflecting in how they are playing up front.
By experience, are you saying heavy hitters?
Heavy hitters.
Players that carry weight.
Osimhen is good.
I'm upset. Says we I'm so upset by this comment.
I can't accept it.
Let's be fair. In years gone by, you'd have Okocha and a few other stuff.
No, I am not accepting this.
This is Africa Footballer of the Year. Just last year, he hasn't even scored a goal.
He has scored.
He scored one goal, but doesn't count.
But he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to.
He's opened up the match without scoring a goal.
Right. He's opened up defenses.
He's won penalties and that have led to.
Do you know Victor Osimhen has the most balls won in the air in the competition? He has the most assists in the competition. He has the most assists, ball in the air. Okay, I can't say conversion, but I think that would come right. You know, I think that would come right.
He keeps working for the team, and he does do that. Sometimes he chases alone. Sometimes he's the only guy over the halfway line with the long ball played forward, and he keeps the defense busy.
For
me, that's part of being.
I'm going to ask a simple question.
All of his scoring talent.
I'm going to ask a simple question. When you hear of Salah, what do you hear? Goals, right?
They don't play the same position.
No.
Allow
Do you remember Olivier Giroud in the 2018 World Cup for France?
Adam.
Same position. We have to compare same positions.
Let's compare apples with apples. You see, you know.
Okay, who would you like to compare to him?
To who? Victor?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the fact is, that he's been one of the most effective players for the Super Eagles.
We are not talking about effectiveness, my brother.
Effectiveness
does not.
It's a team sport,
prove
yeah,
it.
but now we're talking about individual skills and talent.
He's made the most chances.
We're talking about
of the strikers in
chances
the tournament.
don't count. We need goals. Nobody has won a tournament by just creating more chances. It's the goals.
Teammates.
No.
He's made a nice example. Giroud playing every game for France.
Yes.
And scoring 1 goal in that World Cup. And others were shining around him.
Yes.
Is that not a good example?
Yeah, but look, this is Afcon. Afcon is all about goals.
No, this is football.
It's football, but at the end of the day, it's African football.
Yeah?
It's African football. You cannot take the adjective of African out of it. There's football and there's African football. When there's African football, there's a certain level of expectations that comes with each and every player on the pitch. And where you play, how you play. Do you understand? We don't care about statistics. Like, people don't really, you're talking about
possession. Statistics,
you see,
then why do goals matter their stats as well?
The whole stadium erupts when there's a goal.
Oh,
not when there's a high possession.
Musa. Did you see Musa there? Yeah.
Yes, the former player.
Yeah, well, thank God he's not playing. He has a PhD in warming the bench for the Super Eagles right now. In bench warming.
But he probably even scored more goals than Osimhen.
What a great reflexes.
And this is also one of the talking points of the match. Yeah, having Nwabili back because the whole nation prayed for him, including Junior.
So we've had 2 chances, one for Nigeria, hit us straight at the keeper, so a comfortable save.
Very comfortable.
And a dangerous chance from point-blank range, and a superb save as well from a Nigerian point of view to deny Angola early on in the game. They've just had the water break. 30 minutes in, Nigerian fans looking subdued. You know, my favorite thing, to go to a stadium, and especially when you're outside of South Africa, and when there's a big contingent of Nigerian fans, is when you hear them singing, all we are asking is give us a goal.
Give us one goal.
First time I experienced that was in Algeria, and it was beautiful at the All Africa Games. But yeah, tough game so far. Physically, what are your thoughts on these 2 sides, especially the Angolans? They don't look like they're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, their front line is deadly. You know, underestimate them at your own risk. You know, Gelson, Mabalulu, Gilberto,
goal scorers, all of them.
They are serious threats. And do you know who's been making them tick? It's Freddie. Freddie is the key player for Angola. He's been creating the chances for them. He's been linking up the play beautifully for the Angolans. So, I think definitely Nigeria need to take their chances early, because the longer the match goes on, we know how dangerous the Angolans are. We saw it against Namibia.
Are you happy at the fact that they haven't created more than the 1 chance so far? They haven't even had shots that are off target so far.
Oh no!
Are you happy with that?
No, the game is going to open up in the second half a lot more. This is just tactical now. It's just the 2 teams filling out each other. I'm happy that Angola don't have their natural goalkeeper in goal. They have Signori in goal, which for me is the Angolan version of Andre Onana. He's not that great. Wow. And I just feel like the Super Eagles are going to exploit that at some stage in the game.
Yeah, but you exploit that with shots on target.
Yes.
You understand? But this is a game where you're really struggling to have a shot on target, so I really wonder how you're going to exploit that.
No, but if you're watching the game properly, you're seeing that the Nigerians are actually spending more time in the Angolan box. From what we are seeing, they're creating more of the chances.
Not in the box.
Nigeria, not really. Because expected goal so far is 0.11 for Nigeria.
Okay,
0.64.
So there's a high chance for Angola scoring.
Shots on target is 1 apiece.
Yes.
Corners is 2 to Angola, 1 to Nigeria.
But did you mention the shots? The shots so far, Nigeria is on 4, Angola's on 2. The ball possession so far, Nigeria has 55%.
Shots from where?
Shots from where?
Angola has 45.
Clear goal-scoring opportunity.
The passes, Nigeria 159. No. Angola has 130. What are we talking about, guys?
You see, there are shots and there are shots on target for a reason. You can stay at the throwing line and fire shots, and it will be a shot. You understand? What counts is shots on target.
Or clear-cut chances.
Yes.
Chances
which you are not creating.
Created,
Nigeria has not been deadly in front of the good
neither of these two sides. Other than chances.
No, but the game's going to open up a lot more in the second
Once there's a
half.
goal, that's I agree with you.
Once
there's a goal.
You know, but for me, I just feel like you know, Nigeria definitely needs to press them a lot harder. You know, I'm seeing that they're respecting their opponents.
Yeah.
Yes.
So far,
yes.
I'm both teams.
Look at what's happening right now. Look at what's the ball is
down
just
once they get to the halfway line.
Yeah.
That's where they're closing down. So they're not pressing right from the front.
Yes.
His Laker play has been brilliant in this tournament, Victor. Yes, he's not converting chances, but
Yeah.
I love his work rate, I have to say.
And
he had to do something.
Yeah. He's
You
doing a lot.
can't win Africa Player of the Year, come to Afcon, not score a goal, and not work like a slave. No,
Yes,
this man about to take the throne.
You mentioned Mo Salah as an example. How many goals did Mo Salah score?
That's why he's home. That's why he's watching this on TV like all of us.
Just over.
And he misses more chances. You see,
that went over his head. He didn't miss the chance.
My problem with Victor Osimhen is that he's missed so many chances this Afcon.
Okay, but
he has not been clinical with his finishing.
Yeah,
but
there's room for improvement there. I'll have to agree with you. There's plenty of room. He's had some great one-on-one chances that he hasn't converted. Yes, that's true.
So
chance there. Brushed the top of his head. Yet another ball into the box. So there's a lot of that from Nigeria, even from the throw-in, straight into the box, deep into the box. So the wide areas seem to be your best way of getting the ball into the box.
So we have a message from Christoph Bongo, who says Nigeria are playing as if they have won already. Too relaxed. Angola know they have a game. The only serious player from Nigeria is Victor. And the winner of this game will play the final. Adelade will need a doctor soon.
Let me tell you.
We'll play the
Nigeria's Ola Aina is ineffective.
If Nigeria wins all their matches and South Africa wins all their matches, we're going to crash.
Can you imagine?
And Christoph Bongo.
Nigeria will make it to the final.
And Christoph Bongo is saying that because he wants Congo to miss Nigeria, so Congo beats Nigeria. So he's being strategic. He knows Nigeria is a weak team.
He
knows Nigeria is a weak team.
He says Nigeria's Ola Aina is ineffective. And, you know, I disagree with that because he's actually been one of our best players.
In the tournament or today here in this match?
Okay, well...
This is speaking in the context of this match.
There's Freddie again about to take the corners.
Watch this goal.
Watch this goal. And Angola is very lethal with corner kicks.
Watch this goal.
You know?
Just want to go through the team list. We haven't done that as yet.
Yes.
As we just go through the first half here. Nwabili in goal. Basay, Ekong, and Ajay in the three at the back, four in midfield, Sanusi, Iwobi, Onyeka and Aina, Simon and Lukman behind Osimhen on the right and left. So that's the Nigerian lineup, and nice cross onto the near post. The Angolans got there first, but didn't keep it on target again.
Can we just ask him where the goal is? Wait, listen. Julian was like, watch this goal. Watch this goal. Where is the goal?
Let me tell you. In soccer, there's something called Malam goal.
What's Malam
goal? You know what they say in the Bible? 10 years in 1 year, 1 day in heaven. Wait, watch. The goal is gonna come. 1 day in God's eye is 1,000 years on earth. Do you understand? So when I say a goal, I don't literally mean the goal is coming in the next minute.
Yes.
But it's going to come from Angola first.
Oh, you believe the first goal is
I'm prophesying.
I'm not saying that prophecy at the moment. The Angolans, for me, you know, seem to be sitting back a bit in the game. And like Chris said, obviously this is a tactic that they've decided to go with. Their coach is a master tactician. So, you know, I think one thing that is key in this game is that the Nigerian coach is Portuguese too. So he would know basically the mindset of Angola, because they have a very Portuguese style of play.
Talk about coaches, you shouldn't even be talking about your coach.
Why?
Cizwe, do you know they only paid their coach when they were coming to this Afcon?
That's the quarter for Angola.
Cizwe, do you know Nigeria only paid their coach when they were coming to this Afcon?
So
paid him then.
Only paid him then.
So what?
Yeah.
You understand? And now you're here talking about your coach as if you've been paying him. You're even lucky he's brought you this far. If it was me, I would have dropped you the group stages. Because,
In the group stages?
Yes. How can you bring a coach and only play him during the tournament?
Like what?
What kind of?
He's helped them qualify, and he's seeing out his objectives with faith that the Nigerian FA will honor the agreements to it.
It's not even
a
about
little late, but clearly he's got faith.
It's not even about the Nigerian team anymore. It's about him. He's trying to build his own legacy. Because if it was left to the team, a team that will only pay you in the middle of a tournament, that's when you get your salary. Hi.
So I'm saying Nigeria playing a 5-2-3 formation, and started with a 5-2-3. I don't know what is going to
when they have the ball,
but it doesn't look like it now.
They're defending.
Yes, and Angola have gone with 4-3-3.
Yeah, let me just go through the Angolan lineup. Dominique in between the sticks, Cabello at left back, Boatu rather, Gaspar in the central parts of defense, and Afonso on the right. They've got Estrella in midfield on the left, Kafumana in the central areas, as well as Freddy. Up front, Dalla, dangerous, scored a brace in the last match. Mabululu is also amongst the goal scorers, and Gilberto. So that front three has been positive for Angola. They've been dangerous, and also they're not relying on one player to score the goals here during Angola so far.
Yes.
About 5 of their players.
Multifaceted, yes.
So
yes.
they are a threat.
They are a threat, definitely they are a threat. And I see their game plan here, okay? Because if you look at their midfield, right, the Angolans are trying to use the wings.
Yeah.
They're filling out the wings, and wow, that's a good play. That's a good play. That is a good play.
Chance coming up.
But not just that's.
Come
on, finish that thing!
Great wing play on the left in beating the defender. Then the ball played in, not in the air this time, down low for the run coming
Boys,
in.
did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was Moses Simon on the left. Moses Simon.
If it was
wait, please. Let me preach. Let me preach. The Nigerians, what did I tell you about them soaking up pressure and going on the counter? Moses, see where the ball goes to.
Oh, that's lovely on the front.
Now Moses Simon on the left beats his man.
No, what were you doing there?
Beats his man.
What were you doing there?
And then boom!
You know, Simon did so well.
Yes, he beat.
After beating the defender,
yes.
Look at how long it delays before passing. He's waiting for the midfielders to get there.
Yes.
And the late arrival is what he looks for. That's great play.
Yes.
And a composure in creating that goal for Nigeria. Very well taken.
Who was that? Was that Lukman?
Created goal as well.
Was that Lukman that scored that? It looks like Lukman.
Yeah.
Is it Lukman?
I'm not too sure.
Can you just confirm?
Yeah, I think we have to.
Chris says Nigeria's goal is a team goal, proper build-up. Yep, the cross-field ball, the defender on the left side, playing it down the wing.
That's what I'm saying.
Beautifully done. Those late runs into the box as well, they stretched the defense. With Osimhen also playing his part with the first run to the near post.
Yes.
He's pulling defenders, creating space.
But you know what they say about games, it's when you score a goal.
Lukman,
it is Lukman that scored the goal. And I think it's a nice tactic though by the coach, because
that's a good ball. Important challenge then, that open up your defense.
Yes.
That will go straight down the middle this time from
most goals,
the Angolans.
Most second goals come within the 5 minutes of the first goal.
Yeah,
in
that's
this Afcon. So
it will be nice for us to see.
Don't get too excited, my brother.
It will be nice for us to actually see that happen. That Angola gets back in the game. So we get a more exciting game. I don't want it to go to extra time.
Gilberto, don't disappoint me today.
Another corner for the Angolans. They've had a few of these.
Whew.
Again, they've all gone to that near post.
And that was Osimhen defending. By Osimhen, yeah.
Not much separating these guys in age. Average age for Nigeria, 27.3. Thanks, Chris, for this. And Angola, 28.5. So, if that's the average age, they're quite experienced as well on the international stage, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell.
I don't really think
my
so.
good friend from
they
Ghana
might be aged. But on the international stage, I don't really think they have that experience, especially on the African continent. Do you understand? First of all, most of the individuals on this pitch right now do not play football in Africa. Do you agree with me?
But by international stage, I mean played for the national team.
No, I'm
the national team mostly plays on the continent.
Yes, but when you're talking about international stage, what are you talking about? Friendlies? Or what? Because Nigeria
qualifiers count as well.
Yeah, but qualifiers I mean,
for Afcon.
Yeah,
We're talking Chan.
But those are
we're talking.
But they don't play Chan because
World Cup qualifiers
they don't
as well.
play. They don't play on the continent. Most of these players don't play on the continent, so they don't even get to play Chan, and they don't get to play competitive African football.
No, I was just rounding up what makes international football.
Yeah.
The truth is, we're quite busy. After this, we got World Cup qualifiers
Yes.
as well. We can't rule those out.
We have all Africa games.
Afcon qualifiers.
We have all Africa games going on in March as well. But my point is, most of the players on this pitch today have not had very, very competitive African soccer experience.
Oh. So, guys, are you seeing that Nigeria is winning all the deals in their box?
Yeah,
you know, because Afcon, Basi, Ajayi, they've been so solid. I'm actually surprised they're playing this game. You know, wow, against Cameroon, I don't know whether you saw it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked they made it out of jail.
What, the Nigerians?
The Nigerian defenders, do you know they were arrested? Because they put Magri in their back pocket of Cameroon. Magri was here with Ekong.
Wow.
Magri couldn't do anything. And I see a repeat of that right now. They're pocketing the likes of Mabalulu and, you know,
Gilberto.
Gilberto. They've been silent in the first half, even though I feel like the game will burst to life in the second half. But if Nigeria can wrap up this game in the first half, I think
for me,
the second half,
I believe this game might go into penalties.
I don't see that.
Because if you look at the historical facts behind this game, Nigeria has won 2, Angola has also won 2.
But do you know that this is the first?
Do you understand?
This is the first time they're meeting each other in the African.
Yes, fair enough. And the way they're playing, I mean, it's very likely for you to go into a draw and penalties.
I don't see that.
Because we don't know what's going to happen in the second half.
I can predict it.
But you mentioned a statistic of 45. Like the average, what was it? The average something between both teams was 45 and 46.
Yes. Ball possession.
Yeah, but even with that 45, Angola scored 9 goals.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or 44, I think it is for them. The average ball possession per match.
Yeah.
They're still getting penetration and scoring goals, so you can't necessarily measure them on ball possession if they are still able to rack up 9 goals in the rest of the play so far.
If they continue like this, it's going to be a tough one.
So the ball's on the... But I think the left side is more effective for Nigeria.
You mean the right side?
Yeah, the left is more is more efficient than the right where Ajayi is. Even though Victor Moses was
Osimhen, you mean?
Yeah, Osimhen rather.
Yeah.
You know, recently had a drug test done. I think that drug test should have been done on Ajayi.
Right.
Because against Cameroon, it was up and down in the right flank, tireless. You know.
Get another cross from the right side. Look how many numbers Nigeria is hitting in the box for the crosses, 2 or 3. So they've already got joy from 1, but they've had so many crosses coming in.
Oh my God!
I agree with what he's saying, because if you look at Ajayi's speed, none of the Angolans are able to handle that speed.
You reckon?
Yes, because look at what just happened right now.
Yeah.
Run back and still bypass the defender and still got the ball.
Ajayi,
bypass the winger.
Ajayi is a key member of the Super Eagles squad.
If they could utilize that left side effectively, it would be a danger to the Angolans.
Time moments of the first half here for Nigeria. It's making for good reading for now. There's still a lot of football to be played. At the end of the half, we'll go through some of the stats from this first half. But again, Nigeria from out wide are getting joy today. They're getting into that final third, and most of their box entries are coming from wide.
Yes.
Yeah? Fair to say?
Yeah, fair to say.
You like that tactic? What do you think of that tactic?
I love it. You know, they're not doing anything different from what they've been doing. You know, defensively they've kept it really tight.
Yeah.
They've been winning the 50-50 balls in the air, and I think the Angolans, you know, at this point in time, from what I can see, they have to rely on those set pieces. the free kicks, if they get any penalties, they must bury
You
it.
see what I was talking about? The
So
speed of a
that's
giant
what I'm
left
saying.
side.
Give it to Victor. Give it to Victor.
Too long.
Oh,
Too long. You had two options.
he was supposed to pass the ball to Victor.
Pace though.
Yes.
It's a serious problem.
That's what the Angolans are
saying.
yes.
End of the first half now, gents. So I want to get your thoughts quickly now. Let's talk this first half. Ball possession. Nigeria 53%.
Wow.
So higher than their averages so
average,
far.
yeah.
6 shots on total shots is 6, 5 for Angola. So not much separating them there.
Yes.
Shots on target 2 for Nigeria, 1 for Angola. But let's be fair. Outside of the chance Angola had
Yes.
early in the game, inside the opening 5 minutes or
Yes.
so, they've hardly
They've been
troubled
quiet.
Nigeria. In fact, the more we've gone into the first half, the less we saw them playing in the Nigerian half of the field, never mind in the final third. Is that a fair assessment? Do you think Nigeria's got the upper hand here?
Yes, and it's quite understandable because coming into the game, the Angolans aim to rely on the wings to get the ball through to the Nigerian 18-yard box. But now, with the speed of Ajayi, so these wingers have to fall back. So they are not able to do the runs and get the ball into the 18 for them. So they have to sit back and defend more than attacking. So it's a fair assessment, I agree.
You love this. Dangerous attacks, 17
Yes.
for Angola, 25 for Nigeria. I think it's safe to say the numbers are in your favor.
Yes.
You had more moments inside the box than your opponents. Yes, they defended well inside the box, but you got the ball in there a good number of times. Are you happy with that first half?
Listen, we're doing what the Black Stars of Ghana couldn't do. We're doing exactly what the likes of
Shots
Mohamed
fired.
Kudus couldn't dream of doing.
What the South Africans are doing, right?
Yeah, what the South Africans are doing, you know, with all the things the Black Stars couldn't do, why they were knocked out of the competition early. The Super Eagles are doing it. They're passing the ball with precision. They're not too many loose passes from what I can see. I'm
Working hard
happy
for
with
one
that.
another so far.
Working hard, a team performance.
Yeah, protecting
Nobody's.
well.
Yeah, the only thing I saw was maybe Alex Iwobi like trying to showboat a bit. You know, play the little. The ball between like the Angolan players' legs. I don't want to see any of that. I want a professional performance tonight. The boys to win all the 50-50 tackles. But I think they're looking so good so far.
You know,
Talk Angola, guys. Let me know what you think of Angola so far, and whether you think they can still turn things around here, or is Nigeria in full control?
Sorry, quickly, I wanted to read something quickly to you guys. So, Sodium EP, an Angolan diamond trading company, pledged a substantial amount of $250,000 to the national team should they beat Nigeria. And also, Nice Zulu, an Angolan rapper, has offered the players free perfumes from his cosmetic store of the year, and $12,000 have been promised to each player by a fishing company in that country. So there's so much to play for. Free perfumes, free Wi-Fi, so many things to play for. And
have they told you they don't have internet?
They are acting like they don't want the internet
They're not
and the
acting
dollars.
like they're being outplayed for now. Maybe we can argue by Nigeria,
Yes.
but I don't think Angola is just like walking out there playing like they don't want to.
$250,000 free perfume and free Wi-Fi. Are you not going to play?
My friend,
I'm
it's not like they're playing
disappointed.
against cones. They're playing against human beings called Nigeria,
You know,
which actually has a very good team.
the only cones of the tournament was the Black Stars of Ghana.
Yeah.
They were like cones.
Let's face it. From goalkeeper to striker, you guys were.
but at least, okay, fair enough. At least we set a record. Even though we were not here for long, we set a record in the Afcon. Let me tell you this: the Black Stars of Ghana, as much as we left the Afcon early, we are the only team in Afcon where one brother scored a penalty.
Oh, sorry. We have to go on a break.
No. One brother scored a penalty, and the other brother caused the penalty in the same game. It has never happened in Afcon.
Is this family feud? Why are we focusing on brothers of family
Jordan, are you scored the penalty?
Yeah.
The day you caused the penalty in the same game. So at least
So that's history.
we made it to the Guinness Book of Records. So at least we had an effect on the World Cup in the Afcon. Thank you very much.
All right, now I just want to point out in every game Angola's played in so far, they have scored in the second half.
Oh, yes,
one or two very late ones, but they have scored in the second half. They've actually got a nice balance of goals, first half and second half. So for Angolan fans, they'll be hoping there'll be a turnaround. Nigerians will be hoping that their side, of course, can pull away and score the early and important goal in the second half. So stay with us here on Fut-Afrique as we look forward to the second half. Get the thoughts of my brother Junior from Ghana on the far side and my brother Ade from Nigeria here in the middle. I'm Caesar, of course. See you soon.
what? It's going to be really interesting seeing Nigeria and Angola going head to head. I think also because Angola has a phenomenal coach, right? This is a coach that got the under-17s to qualify for the World Cup, third place.
Yeah.
He now has resurrected the Angolan side to something that we've never seen before. So, listen, both teams are so motivated, but I think it would mean so much more for Nigeria to win it.
Listen, I'm going to vote with my heart this time.
Yeah.
Pedro Gonçalves has been a wonderful friend. He's I mean, we were having a chat also the other after they got into the next round.
Yeah.
And he was saying to me, you know what? The work is finally paying off. So I'll say, listen, on paper, Nigeria should win this one easily.
Absolutely, yeah.
On paper. But I believe that Angola might just bring a bit of a twist here.
Look, man.
But they don't have Neblu, but Neblu is suspended, got red carded in the last game. So
Yes,
their
that is
goalkeeper's a brilliant one.
I'll ask you about their goalkeeper. Do you think that he's paid his dues to now officially wear that jersey with pride? I know a lot of people had doubts around him.
No, Neblu is something else. He's top goalkeeper.
Okay.
Top goalkeeper.
So you going with Angola?
No, I'm going to go with Angola.
Okay.
You know what? I know Adelan won't be happy, but I'm going to go with Angola.
I'm going to go with my Niger brother. Niger.
Yeah, no, you know, that's easy for you. She set it up nicely and said the coach and blah, blah, is good. Like, once you go there, she decided to go the other way
How
around.
about this for Pedro? I mean everything for that. That's
okay.
Nigeria, you can't man.
Look, man, it's okay.
Look, man. Senegal game. That was a...
That was fireworks. that game was fireworks. I mean, I enjoyed it from the very first minute. That was a good game. But also, I mean, I covered... Which game did I do that actually is very exciting in the last 16? Oh, Mauritania, Cape Verde.
Yes.
Mauritania, Cape Verde is a very good game.
The islands. I think also because there were so many chances, right? So you didn't want to miss a minute.
You know the nice thing about it is if you look at it, they're literally neighbors, but separated by the ocean. So Cape Verde is here, there's an ocean, and then Mauritania is right at the edge of the western part. So you had two countries, contrasting style, and it was all about Cape Verde did well first. Can they do well now?
Yeah.
And Mauritania said, nah.
Not this time.
Nah.
Minute, and that was a mistake. So they can forgive them.
Mistake. Yeah,
They
no.
can forgive them.
It was. Oh, Cameroon, Nigeria was another great game.
Oh, Cameroon and Nigeria, yes.
There's this big joke that actually that we were talking about. Said, so the goalkeeper, Ondwa, at the end of the game, he comes up, he said...
That is Onana's thingy. Onana's cousin, isn't it?
Yeah, Ondwa comes and goes like, look, man, I had it covered.
Man. You know what? It's going to be really interesting seeing Nigeria and Angola going head to head. I think also because Angola has a phenomenal coach, right? This is the coach that got the under-17s to qualify for the World Cup, third place.
Yeah.
He now has resurrected the Angolan side to something that we've never seen before. So, listen, both teams are so motivated, but I think it would mean so much more for Nigeria to win it.
Listen, I'm going to vote with my heart this time.
Yeah.
Pedro Gonçalves has been a wonderful friend. He's I mean, we were having a chat also the other after they got into the next round.
Yeah.
And he was saying to me, you know what? The work is finally paying off. So I'll say, listen, on paper, Nigeria should win this one easily.
Absolutely, yeah.
On paper. But I believe that Angola might just bring a bit of a twist here.
Look, man.
But they don't have Neblu, but Neblu is suspended, got red carded in the last game. So
Yes,
their
that is
goalkeeper's a brilliant one.
I'll ask you about their goalkeeper. Do you think that he's paid his dues to now officially wear that jersey with pride? I know a lot of people had doubts around him.
No, Neblu is something else. He's top goalkeeper.
Okay.
Top goalkeeper.
So you going with Angola?
No, I'm going to go with Angola.
Okay.
You know what? I know Adelan won't be happy, but I'm going to go with Angola.
I'm going to go with my Niger brother. Niger.
Yeah, no, you know, that's easy for you. She set it up nicely and said the coach and blah, blah, is good. Like, once you go there, she decided to go the other way
How
around.
about this for Pedro? I mean everything for that. That's okay. Nigeria, you can't.
Welcome back as Fut-Afrique, of course, presents Game On, and we continue with our watch along. And thank you so much for those of you that have taken the time to join us here today. It's, of course, Nigeria up against Angola. Second half just got underway, and Nigeria with a strike from outside of the box. Will be then deflected. Didn't go too far wide then, but a good start from Nigeria here.
Yeah. Definitely Nigeria planned to keep the momentum from the first half.
Was it a handball?
No,
it wasn't.
Like elbow?
It wasn't.
his arm was next to his body. I need to spell your arm
It
is.
has to be, yeah.
stretched out to away from your frame.
So the Super Eagles, for me, they haven't really scored many goals from situations like this. But I like what they're doing right now. They're playing the ball on the floor from a corner kick. And I think most teams should, like South Africa, need to do that more.
Well, now Nigeria think they can teach South Africa football just because.
No.
That's the beauty of a ball over the top. Here's Nigeria with the chance again. Good block. Again, ball over the top, similar to how the goal was scored. Out wide, they find space on the left side. The cutback on the floor for the late arrival in the box.
That was from Zaidu, who's been keeping Yusuf out of the team.
Yep.
Yusuf, if you remember, replaced the injured Wilfred Ndidi in the team. And he's been doing such a fine job, you know. He's been doing such a fine job so far. So what I was saying about the corner kicks is that if you don't have strikers or players that are necessarily good in the air, play the ball on the ground. Work out something creative. And that's what I was saying about even Bafana when I watched them play the other day. That they need to be more creative with their corner kicks.
Here come the Angolans.
Too slow.
Box entry for the Angolans in the second half. Great defending. Clean challenge to win it back cleanly in the box.
That was a very powerful challenge by
Ajayi. Nigerians are feeling so confident.
He protected the ball so nicely.
Kept his cool. Especially in the box. You have to get your timing right.
So the Nigerians, they're playing with 5 at the back at the moment.
I feel like the Angolans haven't really found their rhythm in this game yet.
It looked good in the opening 5 minutes. Since then, they really have struggled in the opposition.
This is not due to the efficiency of the Nigerians, no. They just
come on, you can't take it away from the Nigerians. Shame, man.
Nah, don't mind. That is how Ghanaians analyze Nigerian games. So.
That's beautifully done. Just the one option in the box. Again, Nigeria on the left side, ball on the floor.
Look at that. Look at that.
Back. Only this time, they went the later rivals. Shots from Iwobi again, from outside.
Iwobi really wants to score in this game.
He really does.
He's giving you the option of the long shots. Then he's not missing by far.
But that is unnecessary. And I'm seeing what the Angolans are trying to do with Victor Osimhen. You know, they're trying to rough him up. He's getting kicked a lot in this game, Victor Osimhen. But that was poor from Alex Iwobi.
How many players? Look at how close this is.
No, that's a bad choice. He had 2 players on either side of him.
But did you see the number of Angolan defenders in the 18?
You don't waste the ball in a match of this magnitude. It's a quarterfinal.
Dude, but if you don't shoot, you won't score. He didn't miss by far. He missed by, that much? And it's giving you another option, another dimension where you've got so much joy when you're going out wide and playing the ball in. Now it's something new. Shots from the edge of the box. You don't want that.
The coach must.
You are anti-Iwobi, and he's actually playing well today.
Substitute now.
It's because you want Iwobi out.
It's because he's a yellow bone. You know, the yellow.
Come on. Okay.
Look at the space they've got in midfield, eh?
Nigeria actually need to play more on the left-hand side where Moses Simon is playing. Because if you can see, Moses Simon is actually, Victor Osimhen is.
He'll walk it off. He's just limping a bit, but he's walking it off. Nothing too serious.
Yes. On the Moses Simon side, I think Nigeria is a big threat.
I feel like also the Angolans are not on par with their strength and then how muscular the Nigerians are, so they are struggling in that essence as well. That's
with
why,
the physicality?
Yes, that's why the Nigerians are winning all the 50-50s and then the Angolans are struggling to win the 50-50s. They're used to, soft football. So, hence the experience part of the game that I'm talking about.
So I want to read out a few comments that we've been getting.
Yes.
Chase Athletic says, not over. Come on, Angola. Mabolulu is clinical. 1 every 3 games.
Yep.
And Gilberto too.
There's Gilberto. And this is one of the deals.
Very well watched. Very well defended by Nigeria. Yes. No space to sit in the cross.
Yes. I
no time at all. That's beautifully done defensively.
And guess who got the ball now?
Yes,
it's
Calvin
incredible.
Bassey has been one of the best players in the tournament. Calvin Bassey, Ekong Ajayi. Wow, what a performance by those three. They're starting to remind me of the Berlin Wall when I look at it.
Wow. It fell. The Berlin Wall fell once upon a time as well. So.
Oh, wow. So let's see. I think it gives our defense too a lot of confidence that our goalkeeper was able to recover from his injury.
Interesting that Angola haven't beaten Nigeria since 2004. So what, we're looking at 20 years?
20 years ago.
20 years of dominance over the Angolans?
Yeah, but the pain they've caused us. We missed Italia 1990 because of Angola. So
I thought you were going to say, because you went there in Japan. Like how you lost out on the
Welcome to Ghana.
The 96 Afcon. They were going to win it, apparently, if they were here.
Oh, no, 100%. Nigeria had the best team on the continent in 1996.
Angola
we have to, outside of that first 5 minutes with that great chance for Angola, we have to give a special mention to the Nigerian defense here. You can see why they're amongst the best defenses in the tournament. Never isolated. We haven't seen a one-on-one against a defender out wide for the Angolans, and they're even struggling to get into crossing positions here. They're frustrated. They're not coming in straight down the middle. They're not coming in on the sides. It's very frustrating for them. They're running into that Berlin brick wall or the Great Wall of Nigeria. Say that.
That's the trick to winning Afcon. Your defense, very, very solid defense, and then your attack.
The foundation of any team is defense, I believe. Many people say you have to have a strong attack, but if your attack is so strong that you're not so strong defensively, you'll score 4, they'll score 5, or you might get a 4-4, or you could win 4-0. You know what I mean? So defenses look at South Africa once the changes came in defensively. It's a completely different looking side once you got the confidence that, look, we won't concede. So it's just about you being patient enough to get your moments to score. Egypt couldn't defend to save their lives in this tournament. So for all the goals they scored, they were conceding. And bye-bye,
Calvin Bassey got
yellow card for him.
And that he's a very crucial player for Nigeria, so we hope he could keep his head. This wasn't a free kick for me,
I don't see where the yellow card is, though.
That wasn't a free kick.
It's a bit of a soft-looking free kick, but then the yellow, I'm not too sure. This is why he picked up the yellow. Actually, after he committed the foul, or after he was seen to have committed the foul, he clearly feels he did nothing wrong. Yeah, but he manhandled the opponent first. That was on the ground.
Can you come against the man built like
he first manhandled the opponent that was on the ground that he supposedly fouled.
This is not.
And then the teammates reacted to that.
This is not wrestling.
Oh, Calvin Bassey has been a revelation in this tournament. He's been undoubtedly one of our key players.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah, and I feel like if he doesn't keep his head and Nigeria go down to 10 men, the game can really even out from there. The Super Eagles need to just close off the game right now. They need a second goal.
It's going to get tense now. So they get physical. The more desperate Angola get, challenges are going to get more stronger, I think, in desperation. And we might see more yellow cards in the latter stages here. Especially with everything at stake. Because you mess up today, you're out.
Yes. So, Junior, from your point of view, what do you think Angola needs to do at this stage of the game?
They need to relax and play their football. That's number one. They need to settle into the game and play their football. Number two, they need to stop Ajayi from the wings. They need to block the wings. Yeah. Get somebody who can take him on speed for speed and strength for strength.
So Christoph Bongo makes a very key point. He says most of Afcon 2023 matches were decided in the last 10 minutes
of the game. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so this game is far from over, and I think the Nigerians will be making a big mistake if they relax.
But then for it to go further, Angola needs to up their game. Do you understand? For it to go further, Angola needs to up their game, and it's about time. I'm betting on the coach to make some changes by the 60th minute.
Yes.
To stop all those loopholes, so that when they are attacking, they've got the confidence to attack, knowing that they've got a defense that will back them up in case they lose the ball.
Yes, and I think it's a brilliant tactic from the Super Eagles to make Victor Osimhen that bait. He's the bait.
He's pulling that defense this way and that. That's how the first goal came about. Yeah, yes, creating space.
And nobody's paying too much attention to Lookman because he's the danger man here.
With his
what a mess.
Whoa.
What a miss.
You see, after you miss like that, as a professional, you should quit football.
So this was good for Nigeria for me. They get the set piece, yes, nothing comes of it. But seconds later, they got a corner. So they're keeping the Angolans pressed back here. They're enjoying time in the box here, a lot of time in the Angolan box.
And that's very dangerous.
Yeah. Because
once the Angolans get a good counter-attack,
it could happen. But they haven't been found wanting at the back.
Yes, because
they still have remained quite disciplined defensively.
But now that's going to get Nigeria to relax. Because now they assume.
Here's a goal.
Communicate.
Oh, both of them going for the same ball.
Communication.
Victor, you should have scored that one now.
I don't think he connected.
Yeah. But would that have been an offside?
Yes, he would have been offside. Victor would have been offside.
Victor.
He was in the wrong then. He was going for the spectacular, then put his teammate off, Victor Osimhen. Very nearly, that would have been a foul if there'd been an opponent.
Yeah.
You know, also, we have to mention, we've hardly seen Gelson Dalla, 2 braces in this tournament, quiet as a church mouse out there.
Yes.
Again, you have to applaud the Nigerian defense for that.
Yeah, no, Gelson Dalla.
You see what I'm talking about? They are too slow on the ball. They are too slow on the ball, so they keep losing the ball. They keep losing the ball.
Here's a chance for Angola. Oh, they hit the post.
Oh, wow.
Keeper beaten 1-on-1. What a through ball, man. And in the end, they hit the post. And it's just one moment, my man.
It takes just
one moment.
It takes just a minute.
Wow.
It takes just a minute.
Out for the corner. But what a chance this for the Angolans.
And that wasn't
a beautiful through ball. No way. That was a beautiful through ball.
Yeah, well, the pass of the match so far. That one.
Definitely. I agree with you on that.
Tell you what, the Angolans are all holding their heads in the stands on the field.
Goodness.
They've got the corner. Maybe a bit of momentum as well here. So, can they win one in the air? No, again, near post, again, Nigerians have no problems in dealing with it. That Angolan chance, by the way,
was by who?
Fell for Zini, who's coming off the bench. So they've had one change so far, the Angolans, with Estrella making way for Zini. So the man in off the bench very nearly making a huge difference in this match. Huh?
Australia, Angola can't break through the Nigerian defense.
They just did.
They just did.
With a lovely through ball, great run, onside.
So only through the runs, but they can't dribble and get their way into the 18-yard. They can't.
Well, you don't have to dribble if you can pass through them. They pass through Nigeria then. But yeah, I see what you're saying, in that maybe they're not winning the individual tools.
They cannot connect passes to go to the,
Here they are wide.
Yes.
Better by Angola. 3 in the box. Good defending again, bro.
That's the second chance in how many minutes? In a minute or 2.
That's true.
That's the second Angolan attack.
That's true.
In a minute or 2. So they're coming into the game.
So it seems Angola's getting into the game slowly.
How important has this man been for you guys in this tournament?
The goalkeeper?
Yeah.
He's been immense, just the towering presence.
Yeah, towering figure, yes.
Scares strikers gives defenders in front of him, all the confidence in the world, really. If you have a solid goalkeeper, your defense is going to be more confident.
And also, it looks like another impressive turnout at this game, as has been the case throughout this Afcon.
Ooh.
For a moment, there was a 3-on-3 then on the edge of the box.
And he was calling for a handball. Osimhen was calling for a handball, but I don't think that's...
Here we go. Those crosses have been coming in from the flanks, eh?
Yes.
They're finding space time and time again.
They're struggling to keep Nigeria. You see, they're struggling to keep the ball, even when they have the ball, the Angolans. So they need to figure out a different way of getting the balls to the strikers now. They can't dribble, they can't hold on to the ball, and they can't pass the ball too.
Also, I think it's important, Ade, for the left. Ooh, that's lovely play on the left side.
This guy.
Beautifully done. Now finish it. Good challenge.
This guy.
Good block.
I'm telling you, Moses Simon is the key at this point.
He's got the beating of the defenders, man.
Yeah,
Two on that occasion.
He dribbles so easy. Like he just dribbles to them like a Lego, you know.
Great close ball control, speed as well.
Comfortably, confidently.
Moses Simon is definitely the key. If Nigeria could play more of the game on the left side of midfield, I believe they will get a second goal. That's a free kick.
Yeah, in a great area. Here's a chance for a second goal. More or less in the middle of the top of the box, the free kick. As he was thinking about the shot, they were desperate then.
So Nigeria have a free kick. And the longer the game goes on, the more belief is going to come into the Angolan team.
I think Nigeria is so much in control of this game. It's just important to put it to bed. Score the second goal.
See Simon. See that skill by Simon. But then,
he's been exciting.
His final decision. There was Victor Osimhen. He could have just laid the ball off too.
You know, like when you're in momentum like that, you know, you're building up to that final shot.
Yep.
As you go into the 18, that's your mindset.
There's nothing wrong with passing.
It's called a striker's instinct.
He doesn't play like a black star now of Ghana. He's doing what a black star.
Remember, there's another Afcon next year. Don't get too excited. Even if you win this, you're only going to win for a couple of months.
Okay.
So don't get too excited.
Okay, let's go.
What are you feeling on Nigerian set pieces in areas like this?
Not scary. Not scary
so far, no?
No.
All it takes is one.
Yeah, all it takes is one.
Because it's a great area, this, for a left footer.
But they don't score too many of these, really. I believe Simon is going to take it and is over the bar.
That's an interesting tactic where the wall stands and the one player lies down under the wall in case you try and kick it under them.
Is that only in
As
Africa?
they jump. No. Europe as well. I even saw Messi do that once.
Really?
Yeah. Good save. On target.
On target, okay. And
comfortable save though.
It wasn't Moses Simon that took that.
Yeah, very comfortable save.
Man, I've always said if you on the floor and it's a Roberto Carlos free kick, you know.
If you're in the wall and it's a Roberto Carlos free kick, you got a problem.
You could end up in ICU. So what changes do you think the Angolans need to make at this stage?
I think they have to hold the ball in midfield. I think in midfield they're not playing.
Right.
They just aren't able to string together 3 passes. They can't play it out of their own half.
Yeah, right.
They can't even approach the final third for Nigeria since the first half. They've done it once in the second for the one chance they've created, but it's just not fluid from them. It's not flowing.
I mean, how do they get the ball to the likes of Gilberto?
You see, it's about getting numbers around that final third.
And
be able to hold the ball there and wait for the runs to be made, as we saw with that chance they had early on in this half. But they hardly get it there. In the first half, they struggled in that regard. So let's see whether the changes are coming here.
Yes.
I promise you, I suspect it might very well be in the midfield area.
Yes, definitely. Like Bruno Paz, yes, definitely. It should be. Even the captain of the team is going off now. That shows it's not going well.
So, and Friday has been
substituted.
Gilberto as well.
Yep. Gilberto, he's been quiet.
Yeah, he's been.
They've dealt with him defensively. Nigeria has been solid with that front 3.
So who are they bringing on now?
It's Zito Luvumbu for Gilberto, Bruno Paz for Freddy. Zini, as I mentioned, came on in the first half for Estrella. So they've made a couple of changes, have the Angolans.
Bruno Paz.
Funny enough, Nigeria's only just edged them out with 52% ball possession here in the second half.
So
they brought on a defensive midfielder.
No, they brought Zito is a winger.
Okay, and Bruno Paz is a defensive midfielder.
Zito is a winger for Cagliari in the Serie A.
Okay.
You see, so now he's come to plug that hole there.
Yes.
On the wings, try to control Victor that side.
Yes.
That's
there's a breakaway on now. Cotton side.
Nigeria looks so dangerous on those breaks.
Cotton side.
Again, they're very mindful with their crosses to play them low.
Why couldn't Moses Simon cotton side there? See.
No, but that was a good
He was unselfish. He was trying to set it up for the striker.
Make up your mind. What do you want him to do?
The last time a player cut inside and shot and he was blocked, you said he should have passed it. This one passed it now, he should have cut inside. So whatever they do, you want the opposite.
No. It's about decision making.
Yeah.
And it's those final details that separates the good teams from the great teams.
But you must acknowledge the defense as well. The defender read that well on both occasions. When there was the cut inside, they adjusted. When this time there was the ball towards Osimhen, they dealt with it too.
Okay.
Again, they're not cones.
No, you should say they're not Black Stars of Ghana.
Black Stars will come back, my man.
Don't worry.
They'll come back. Hopefully in Junior's lifetime.
No. We are pushing for a lot of reforms in the country. We are pushing for serious reforms.
So you're saying in Ghana now, on Valentine's Day, you guys aren't going to be loving each other, you'll be marching?
No, because football is our love.
First love?
Football is our first love.
Okay.
And right now, it's in shutters. So we are protesting. Something needs to be done. Either the FA needs to step down or something needs to be done. We don't care about FIFA's ban on us or whatsoever.
Why Valentine's Day though?
Well, we feel like is the day that we might probably get the attention that we need because,
I see. Strategically it works. Yes.
Yo, these players are starting to play for their free Wi-Fi. And
the Angolans?
Yeah.
The changes they've made?
Yes.
Could have helped in changing momentum, yeah? Suddenly they're holding on to the ball in the Nigerian half.
Right.
Good numbers again going forward.
They're getting back in the game slowly. So Nigeria certainly need a second goal right now. Oh man, Calvin Bassey for me. They should try and get him sent off, eh? He's on a yellow card. It seems like he's a bit heated right now.
Again, Nigeria defending very well the balls.
And
the balls in and around that box.
Yes. Victor Osimhen is being, tightly marked in this game.
He's isolated up front for a lot of the time. See where he is, halfway line. Look at the space between him and the midfielders. Because they drop back and they're very responsible defensively, the Nigerian midfield. But Victor is allowed to stay on the halfway line.
Okay, but now there's pressure on Nigeria now.
Yeah. The momentum is with Angola. Shot from a long way away.
Yeah.
They all behind that, the Nigerians.
Yes.
As long as they're shooting from that far.
True. True. I'm trying to see the defender on Victor Osimhen at the moment. Who's marking Victor Osimhen?
It's one of the two central defenders.
Gents, I might need to go.
His name is the Gaspar.
Gents, I might need to go to the stadium to go and perform some miracles for Angola.
For Angola.
So if you may give me some couple of minutes, let me just go there and then go create the goal for them.
That's what the outfit is, so you can never, have your moment there.
So if you may excuse me, I may just need to go perform some miracles for them, and then my brother, you hear from me.
Okay.
Once you see the goal, just know that that's the Junior's powers.
Oh, okay. I mean, the people of Ghana, hey, just know that I love you. We just like to tease Junior over here.
All right then.
Been fun spending time with you, my guy. See you soon, yeah?
Not a problem.
Sure.
All right, Junior.
All the best. Angola people need me.
Cheers, G.
All right.
Okay.
They play much better, Angola.
Yes.
Since those changes, they've had the momentum. Again, no openings.
Yeah.
Very well cultivated.
Good goalkeeping.
Look at that. All on his own. Osimhen. It's won the set piece. You've got the momentum. Now you're edge of the final third and a yellow card. All on his own, chasing nothing.
Yes.
So those are the things we don't appreciate. Sometimes we just look for goals. These just help Nigeria now relieve a bit of the pressure they've been experiencing over the last 5, where they've hardly had the ball.
Yes, and you must finish your dinner. You must finish your chances, And that's what Victor Osimhen is so good at, He's so good at, putting so much pressure on the defenders, pressing them like irons, Just incredible. But do you think it's worth 100 million, Victor Osimhen?
Plus, football is. Do you think Grealish is worth $1 million? 100 million? But he was.
Yeah, I know. Grealish,
so then,
Grealish for me
can't take it away from.
He's a 40 million player. He's a very good player.
But you can't take
Mabululu just got a yellow card.
You can't. For giving away the set piece.
Was it
for the foul on Osimhen?
No, it was the Gasper, the defender, that gave away the free kick.
Maybe he said something to the referee. Ooh.
Is there a claim for handball?
No. It's actually a free kick against Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, there's, strikers, if you're a goal scorer, you tend to cost more, especially if you're a proven goal scorer. Yeah. And we know Victor is a proven goal scorer with what he did in Napoli a couple of seasons ago, or last season.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Handball.
Right. Oh.
Was there a push?
Yeah, there was a push before the handball.
He's done a good job, the referee, in this match. We haven't talked too much about him. Mr. Sai, I believe his name is.
Yeah, he hasn't been too bad today. The officiating hasn't been too bad today. Is there a day when you weren't happy with it? Yeah. Senegal versus Ivory Coast. I felt like that referee
could have been a red card.
Struggled to make
against Mane, decisions.
Yeah, Mane. Mane should have been sent off in that game. But since where I haven't seen you since the Senegal Ivory Coast game. Is that one of the best games of the tournament for you?
Yes, there's been too many games, man. One of the best, yes.
Egypt Verde is still.
I also enjoyed the Cote d'Ivoire loss, the 4-0 loss.
Oh,
I enjoyed that game as well. There's been so many games that have been interesting. Some of the Equatorial Guinea games.
Oh, the Egypt-Cape Verde.
Egypt-Cape Verde has been a good one. South Africa-Morocco I thought was a good game as well. Because I thought Morocco didn't just...
Oh, I wonder why.
They didn't just give away... No, I thought Morocco... I thought it was a good game to watch because Morocco were pressing and South Africa were able to get the breakthroughs, but Morocco played. It's not like they had a bad day. It's just the moments went to South Africa, in my opinion.
Yes. And the game after this is the DR Congo versus...
Yeah. We know why Chris is not here today.
Yes.
He's at home praying for the DRC.
The DRC.
It's another set piece. You guys have had so many of these.
And they have to make one count.
There you go.
Come on, Victor!
It's gone in!
Come on!
So, is he worth 100 million now?
Listen, I don't want...
Is he worth 100 million now?
VAR have a way of spoiling the moment for us.
For you guys in particular?
Or just spoiling the moment. So, man, Nigerians are excited right now. Was that
Are they looking at it?
Was that offside?
But we mentioned the number of set pieces they're getting. And those crosses coming in doesn't look off. Victor doesn't look off. Oh, he is off. He is slightly off. He is slightly off. In fact, it was he.
He is off. I think
took off a little, like a fraction of a second too early.
Oh, he's not. That defender's playing him onside.
No, but you must look at it when the ball is played. Because now you're catching it on the run already. When that ball is played, where is he positioned? I think he's leaning over with his shoulder.
I told you the goalkeeper is suspect.
Could have saved that. I believe VAR is having a look at this, so Victor's celebration maybe cut short here. Goal number 2 may not happen just yet for Victor Nigeria today.
Oh, the fans are loving this.
Premature, could be premature. Here we go. They're going to call him over. I'm sure he's offside. They're praying, the Angolan fans, that he's offside. Yeah, there you go. Referee's been called over.
Oh, man.
Do you believe he's offside?
No, I believe it's a goal. I believe it's going to be a goal. But there's a VAR check-in now, and wow, this could be incredible.
I think it's just leading over.
If Nigeria win this game and South Africa win tomorrow against Cape Verde, Nigeria, South Africa could happen.
Yeah. Look at this. Is he off? Yeah, he's leaning over. You see that?
Yeah, but
his arm.
But also look at the defender on the far right.
I promise you he's offside. You can see by that fan's reaction that he's offside. He knows it. He knows it.
So it's a cooling break, and was the goal given?
Not sure. Doesn't look like the referee's check. Oh, he's going to go check. There he goes.
If he is offside, then, you know, if he is offside, then it would be like a fraction of, I mean, like, what's it? By a fingertip.
Yeah.
You know? Ridiculous, really.
What, then, if it's off, it's off.
I mean, it must be Junior's prayers wherever he is, you know, affected this, you know. So
there's a chance for the Angolans. I think in his first touch, it's coming on, hitting the corner, the bottom of the post, rather.
So Christoph is saying that defensively, Nigeria are fully focused. Going forward, application is not well. Either players do not trust each other. And I think it comes down to playing as a team, really, you know, up front. You know, not that well. You know, for me, I'm thinking it's the final decision. I'm playing as a team in certain moments of the game, you know? So, the goal wasn't given.
Yeah.
This is why we need Junior in the studio. I don't
what
know
do you mean?
I don't know what he's doing. Okay.
So, still 1-0 the scoreline here. Nigeria thought they scored a second, and it hasn't happened. Arsene Wenger apparently is fighting for the rule to change the offside rule, saying if the body parts, offside should be given only for the body part that can score. So if your arm or your shoulder is offside,
yes,
it shouldn't be given.
Yes.
That's going to be a hard one to rule, eh?
Yeah, I do agree with Papa Wenger there. You know, Papa Wenger is right. I mean,
can he say anything wrong because you're an Arsenal fan?
No, I mean, I agree with that because, you know, maybe it was his fingernail that was upside with that one. You know? Ooh, almost a through.
It will be again looking for that forward pass, eh?
Victor, come on.
It was a nice little run by Victor, very nearly spotted by Iwobi. So, what's the clock saying there? Help me out, 79 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
10 remaining.
10 minutes
you nervous?
Remaining. No, I'm not nervous actually. There's no penetration.
You've been in control, yeah?
Yeah, from the Angolan side. They haven't been dynamic really, but as we saw, it just takes one moment for them to change the game. You know, just one through pass, and the Super Eagles could be in trouble. So
Iwobi's making way. Your thoughts?
Alex Iwobi, yes.
Yusuf coming on.
Yes, that's the right substitution. So Alex Iwobi off and Yusuf in. You know, so what the coach is trying to do now is to make it more difficult for Angola
to play through.
Yes, and just close off the game as a contest, you know? Wow. So could the Super Eagles win their first Afcon since 2013? Could it be Nigeria versus South Africa? If Nigeria had to meet South Africa, how do you think that game would go?
I don't know. I just know it would be one of the games of the tournament. I think many Africans would be interested in that game. Many football lovers will look at that game and pay attention. Now.
Oh, come on, Victor, attack the ball. Come on, Victor, score that goal.
Good block. 2-2 then on the counter-attack. Angola throwing people forward, Nigeria hitting on counter-attacks, and very nearly having a clear look at goal then. That was a desperate last-ditch challenge.
So tell me, like, Nigeria, South Africa, like, who would you say, what would you predict the score would be, for example?
First, I'll have to wait for South Africa to get through Cape Verde before I can speak Nigeria, South Africa. I can't jump over Cape Verde. They are clear and present danger.
Don't run from
They're lying just in front of us.
I'll
talk Nigeria when we get to that, when we cross that bridge.
I've never really believed in back passes. You know.
What do you mean back passes to the keeper?
Yeah, like, you know, even like defenders giving each other, oh, that's nice play.
Really? Like sometimes you have to create space.
Yeah. Oh, recycling the ball so beautifully.
You have to, like, if you can't play through the opponents, if they've not allowed you to play through the lines, don't you believe you have to draw them out of position by using the width of the field?
Yes.
And that's back passing?
Yes. Well, you know, you have a point there. It's just that mistakes are born from those kind of situations, you know. So let's see some of the stats of the game so far. I'm interested in seeing how many passes, you know, Nigeria has made, because it seems like Angola hasn't come out to play in the second half. You know?
I don't think they have. More, I'd like to credit Nigeria more and say Nigeria hasn't allowed them to play in the second half.
Let's see some of the stats in this second half. Okay.
Time is going now. It's the Angolans now looking to hit on the counter-attack from the corners. They've got pace though, but the Nigerian defense is solid so far today.
And so surprisingly, what the stats are saying is that the Angolans have more passes in this second half, 331 and 303 for Nigeria, you know. And I'm also looking at the heat map of Moses Simon at the moment.
Yeah.
He's all over the place. He's all over the place in the second half. So Nigeria has 13 shots to Angola's 8 shots on goal so far. Victor Osimhen.
Didn't have options then.
What do you think of his performance tonight, though?
I think he continues to work hard, bro. Alone, isolated a lot of the time, eh? That's better from Angola. 4 in the box for the crossing, the early cross from the right. Can very well defend it. They had 4 in the box. Yes. I think Nigeria has 6 back defending. So they've been so responsible defensively, the Nigerians.
Yeah.
It must be so frustrating for the Angolans.
Right. Good catch from Stanley. The Angolans have looked a shadow of themselves in this game.
I credit Nigeria for that, my friend. I think you have to credit Nigeria defensively. For just 2 chances to be created, clear chances for a free scoring side so far in this tournament.
Right.
The Nigerian defense has been on point.
On point, yes. So there's an injury to Onyeka now. And, you know, at the time, we're looking at nothing less than 10 minutes.
Hasn't been too many stoppages. There was 10 minutes in the South Africa game.
Yeah.
That's so rare to see actually an actual 10.
And that's when
they pick it up.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought I was bringing on Ahmed Musa.
I thought so for a second.
I was going to be so
he's just venting. I think Musa's there to lend a helping ear, so to speak.
Oh, so that looks like a shoulder injury.
5 minutes remaining, yeah? Big question, will there be another late goal?
Woo!
Physical.
No, his shoulder's gone. His shoulder's gone.
Dislocated?
Yeah. So who was
they'll
that?
just pop it back in.
You know?
Change.
So it looks like
for the
it's Sanusi that had that shoulder injury.
Yeah, Angolans now have made yet another change. Looks like it's in the attacking areas. I just
and Nigeria is about to make another change too.
So, not only did they take off Dala, the top goal scorer in the tournament, Gilberto, right? Yes. Now, this is how good the Nigerian defense has been. They've also now taken out Mabululu. So that entire front 3 from Angola have been substituted, meaning they've been frustrated, and Nigeria again are just winning everything defensively.
I think the key is just the through ball, you know. They should try and play it on the ground and really fast. You saw like the only chance they created was when they played it on the ground and just carved it through the defenders. You see?
There's a chance.
Like now.
Again, 5 in the box, 6.
Come on, Victor. Come on, Victor. Come on, Victor. Press that. Oh. Victor's tired in this game. I think he needs to be substituted.
He's worked tirelessly, bro.
Yes, he's
on his own, just chasing lost causes at times, you know?
And he needs to be... Oh, the Nigerian defense have been masterful tonight. Well done to my Moses Simon, you know, helping the left back there. Ajayi, doing a great job. Oh, Victor should have pressed that. You see, he's tired. That's of Victor to let the ball go like that. So I think it's Sanusi, Onyeka. It's Onyeka being substituted. And who's coming in? Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's Aribo that came in just now.
3 minutes. I think Nigeria's got this.
You think so?
The chances are so few and far between for the Angolans here that I really think Nigeria has got this.
Nah, I think that's the biggest mistake you could make in the Afcon.
Yeah, especially this Afcon.
Yeah, is to conclude. You know, it's not over till the final whistle is blown. Okay, Victor is falling over now, so that's just to show you how tired he is.
He was also a little slow in getting up after that last fall.
Yeah. Nah, like...
Getting it together late here.
So,
the Angolans.
Yes, the Angolans come in.
Oh!
Shot.
Good save.
Good save. Good
Cut
save.
infield, a nice curling shot towards the far post. Angola still with a chance. Byline. 2, 4, 6, 8 in the box defending for Nigeria.
Yeah.
They are never short of numbers in there. It's a priority for them. Victor's isolated alone in the halfway line again. Everyone is in the defensive third.
I would have enjoyed if the Nigerian coach could bring on a pacey player at this stage of the game, because the chance of a counter-attack is so much at this point in time.
You remember how the South Africans won it late with a counter-attack?
Yes.
You know, that defense has protected Mabili so well that when they have been breached, he's also been great in this Afcon.
Yes. Oh, Moses is knackered. He's really, really tired. You know, so Onyeka...
90 minutes is up.
And it's Aribo. It's Aribo, actually, that came on. Never say never in this Afcon. You know, there's still time. And the Angolans are starting to spread the ball.
Just want to look at the late goals that have come in. Nigeria scored in the 90th minute against Cameroon. This is just in the knockout stages.
Yes.
Guinea scored in the 98th minute against Equatorial Guinea to win 1-0.
I remember
that. Congo and Egypt didn't have any late goals in the game. Cape Verde scored in the 88th minute against Mozambique. Cote d'Ivoire scored in the 86th minute against Senegal. South Africa in the 95th minute against Morocco.
So let's see the extra time. Please give us an extra time. 7 minutes.
Is it 7?
Yeah,
7 I thought it was 3. 7.
7, yo.
That's a little surprising. Victor is tired, eh?
So we see Victor.
He's on the ground again, Victor. You've actually spotted it quite well.
Yes.
He's looking knackered.
King Victor.
Clever as well. He's taking his time and getting into the stretch. And look at what he's doing to the Angolan players. It's frustrating them. They're just fighting now, getting angry.
So is Nigeria going to have to... Oh, they're bringing on a striker now.
They have to. He's looked tired for the last 10 minutes or so, Victor.
Yeah, I saw Victor left it all on the field there.
Yeah, they're gambling now, Angola. Look at the edge of the box. 2, 4, 5 players.
Simon.
He's isolated.
They actually fear Simon. You know,
he's isolated. But he's done well.
He's done very well.
Oh, he's done very well.
Woo! What kind of pass is that?
He rushed it.
if they're clever, they wouldn't waste the ball. They'll pass it around.
Manage the clock, yeah? Manage the clock. They're using the width of the field well to keep it moving.
Yeah. They actually don't want a second goal.
Very nice. Well, look at the time. If the chance presents itself, but most importantly, hold on to the ball. Good foul.
Oh, wow.
Foul
but the Angolans have done really, really well. They can be really proud of this performance. You know, Nations Cup performance, not tonight. Tonight they've looked a shadow of themselves.
Oh, you mean overall in the tournament?
Yes.
Yeah, they should be very proud. They've entertained.
Yes.
And I'm sure their fans have been very proud of some of the matches they've played. COSAFA doing well. The COSAFA region.
Yes. Yes. Oh, they're tired legs on the field right now. I think Victor is still on the field.
See, the back five now stays. They don't change at all now for Nigeria. See, 2, 4, 5, always in the back.
Angola's in this. Oh, wow. That's a free kick. If I were Angola, I would just launch it long.
Is that only 6 minutes gone by?
No.
90th?
I think it's 5 minutes. We might see some late drama. No, well defended.
4. Always having 5 at the back now, Nigeria. That number doesn't change now. Because usually when they had the ball, they'd have 3 at the back in the first half and early in the second. Now, everyone is just staying committed defensively.
What do you think Nigeria has done right in this game?
In this game?
Yes.
What's worked for them in this tournament? They haven't scored an avalanche of goals. They've defended well. And they're able to win 1-0. It's not pretty, but because you're relying so much on your defense, it's working for you.
Oh, wow. Okay, Angola's passing.
Just 2 shots on target from Angola. In fact, 1 on target. So defensively, Nigeria has done a superb job. On a day when they haven't played all too well going forward. Haven't created too many clear-cut chances.
Oh, nice. Now, the Super Eagles coach is impressing me now.
Yeah, this is no surprise. He's limping off, eh?
Yeah.
I think he's just tired. He looks more tired than injured.
You know.
Victor, good game. Look at the fans. They appreciate his hard work.
Honestly.
They appreciate his hard work.
He's tired of running the show. You know?
A star to work that hard.
Yeah.
You know, the last striker that was a star that worked that hard was Didier Drogba, bro.
So they're bringing on Onwatu.
Big man. He's a huge man.
He should be a basketball player for me. And the goal scorer, Ademola Lookman, taking
That's
up
3 and 2 now for Lookman, yeah?
Yes.
Suddenly amongst the most important players in the Nigerian lineup.
Yeah.
In fact, has always been, in all fairness.
So they just brought on Omero also. He's a defender.
Wow, that defense again. You see that?
Yeah, he's a
They can't get into the final third. Even when they go wide, no joy. They can't beat the individuals.
Oh, the big man. Nah.
Hold it up, brother. Yeah.
It's a throw. Sure.
They must just kick the ball forward now. Angola, just take chances now.
I mean, that's the only
There's no time for pretty build-ups anymore. It's desperate times now.
But Nigeria basically have 6 defenders on the field of play at the moment. How are you going to cut through that?
They can't win on the left, they can't win on the right, they can't go in straight down the middle, they can't get the ball in the box.
Yeah. Hit it long.
Yeah, picking up a second ball might be a way in there.
Look at that. One player.
Double teamed. There's space for a cross.
Hit it in. And the goalkeeper handles it. Oh, wait.
Shame, you have to feel for the Angolan fans, eh?
Yes.
They would have been celebrating those wins and those good score lines.
No, I'm not liking this from the Nigerian goalkeeper.
What?
He's already celebrating before the final whistle is blown.
What, that he was laughing at the time wasting?
Yeah.
He's just having a laugh. Clever. Free kick taken quickly. Oh, the referee didn't allow it. They would have had the one-on-one.
Yeah. And what you do with a one-on-one like that, you just take it to the corner.
You don't want him trying to take him on and beat him?
Nah. There's no need for that. So Chris says Nigeria passes are too short, not well weighted. Yeah, it's to be expected. These guys are tired now. You know, they're still tired from the after party of celebrated against Cameroon, you know. Yeah, take it to the corner, big man.
Yeah, just hold it up.
Hold it up.
That's what he's there for. It doesn't come together for the Angolans in midfield today. Everybody's been responsible, eh? So responsible.
Yeah. Oh, so the Nigerians concede a late corner kick. There could be so much drama. If this game goes to extra time, do you think?
Momentum maybe with Angola.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've played well at all going forward. I think today is one of the games where we've seen Angola struggle the most in out-and-out play, you know?
Yeah.
Just hasn't come together. Two very good chances, though. Two great chances, but it hasn't come together. So
it's over.
There you have it. It's Nigeria going
it's
through.
Over. Can I sing a song, please?
Yeah.
Lowly at the top, lowly, lowly, lowly. Hey, money over mind, money, don't care, what they're talking about. Da, 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 da.
Is that one of your songs?
That's an Afrobeat song right there. Oh, the Super Eagles. What can I say? Can we call Junior? Where's Junior? Let me call him.
He was going to go pray for the Angolan goal. What do you think, firstly, now, of the result? Again, just one goal for Nigeria. Not too many chances created, both ways.
Yes.
Strong point for Nigeria defense.
Yes.
What are you happy with? What are you not happy with?
Okay, definitely what I'm happy with is that it was a professional job. You know, Nigeria was very disciplined defensively. The way like the back line set up into banks of 5 when they didn't have the ball, you know, was brilliant to me. You know, what I didn't like basically was that Victor Osimhen didn't get a goal again today. I really
he had one disallowed.
Yeah, I really wanted him to get one.
It still worked out though.
Yeah, he worked.
Are you happy with his work rate?
Yes.
Work rate otherwise?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy with his work rate. I'm happy with the team's performance. I'm happy with the tactical changes that the coach made late in the game. And mind you, I would own up to it. I was very critical of this coach going into the tournament.
I remember this, yes.
But then, you know, it's almost like he watched the show.
Yeah.
He watched the podcast and heard what Adelani was talking about and decided to change his ways.
Okay.
Brilliant. But up Nigeria, up Super Eagles, my people, we dey pepper them now.
Angola, not themselves.
Angola, you know, I feel like if you follow them on social media, you know, they're better dancers than football
Man,
players.
come on. You gotta give them more credit than that. Look, you beat them today. We'll give you credit.
Listen, and I think when they dance into the
stadium, the change rooms.
It's so much energy there. They played like they were pregnant.
Nigeria outplayed them.
All of them played like they were wearing a pair of
Can't
Timberland.
we just say Nigeria outplayed them?
Yes.
Rather than Angola losing the match, Nigeria won the match.
And also what impressed me the most today was the fact that the likes of Gilberto, Mama Bulu, you know, they were all kept silent.
Yeah, the entire front three, all substituted, all goal scorers.
Oh my goodness.
So, again, defensively, Nigeria is one of the best sides at this Afcon. Maybe a close second in South Africa.
Yes. I mean,
we conceded just in the one match.
Up for that game.
You know?
That Nigeria-South Africa game.
No. Let's only talk about that after Cape Verde, my friend. You know?
So you don't think South Africa could beat Cape Verde?
No, I want to see South Africa get through Cape Verde first before I talk to Nigeria. I can't look 2 matches ahead in the knockout stages.
Oh, man.
Must look at clear and present danger. And that's Cape Verde. And they're one of the dark horses for the tournament.
But I need to talk to Junior. And I don't know which camera I could turn to. Junior, if you're watching, Give me a phone call. We need to talk. We need to talk, Charlie.
So, you waiting now for the winner of Cape Verde, South Africa?
Yeah.
Is there one you prefer?
Yeah.
Who?
South Africa.
You would prefer South Africa over Cape Verde?
Oh, it's going to be a classic.
Oh, is that why you want South Africa?
Clacker. Yes.
Are you not fearing Cape Verde when you say South Africa?
No. Yeah, Cape Verde is a tough team, but I would prefer Nigeria, South Africa, because I could imagine a studio full of all my brothers. Christoph Bongo is going to be here. Lufuno is going to be here. Umpo is going to be here.
Everybody's going to be here for that one. Yeah.
Mr. Sizwe is going to be here.
I guess I can see that. You don't want the easier team. Which of the two do you think is the easier team? Cape Verde or South Africa? Which would you prefer in that regard, Jay?
Cape Verde, I feel, would be the easier team.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And Cape Verde is a very difficult team to beat. But I think, they'll be the easier team. Just based on the fact that when Nigeria and South Africa play, it is sometimes more than just football. It's a serious rivalry. So, I just want to see the classics in this Nations Cup. I see what you mean. And this nation,
I appreciate that.
This Nations Cup deserves the classics.
Sure.
We deserve to see more exciting games. Imagine a Nigeria, South Africa going into extra time.
We've already had a huge rivalry in Nigeria, Cameroon. That's huge in the way of African football. Yeah, Nigeria, South Africa is another huge one. We still owe you guys for the 4x4 nickname back in the day.
Yes, Nigerians trolled the Cameroonians on social media.
Oh, really?
It was brutal.
Yeah.
Cameroonians have something called Cameroonian pepper.
Yeah.
And Nigerians were just saying, no, just stick to selling your pepper. Stop football, So,
which of the performances are you happier with? Cameroon or this one we saw tonight?
I think the Cameroonian
what was the difference?
Because of the history between the two teams. The way Nigeria just, really bossed that game. It didn't look like it was the winning goal was just...
When the goal came, it was class. Beautifully created. Nice team goal. They used the field, the width of the field beautifully, Nigeria. First with the cross-field ball, the movement of the ball.
Yes.
Everything is on point here. And again, if you watch Victor, look, he draws the two defenders. They go with him, creating the space for the late run.
And that's what Victor has been doing all tournaments. He's just there to be a bait. He's just there to draw in the defenders, while Lookman has, credit to him, his finishing has been clinical.
Best chance for Nigeria, that, eh?
Yes.
Again, didn't create too many chances. Okay, fine. You scored one today, which is nothing out of the ordinary for the tournament. But again, aren't you worried that you're not creating 5 chances, clear chances?
Well,
or maybe 3?
What the players have been saying, and I don't know how true this is, they've been saying they haven't even reached 4th gear yet.
Running out of time to reach it.
Yeah.
Tournament's ending soon.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like they're saving the best for last.
That's a very optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah, I mean,
the glasses have full type.
Yeah, that's
outlook.
what the players and the coach has been saying in their press conference.
Yeah.
That they are happy to win 1-0 so far.
A win is a win.
A win is they're happy to win 1-0 so far. But come the semi-finals and the finals, they're not going to take it too easy on the opposition.
Okay. It's interesting. So, ball position, again, Angola came strong, 54.
Yeah.
Towards the end then. So they tried to press, but again, no penetration whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nabili very well protected.
Yeah. And Nigeria just didn't give them a chance to play. Defensively, it just seemed like they were, stronger physically than them. But for you, I want to ask you what you saw, what the reason was, you think, that Angola couldn't play anything in the final third.
I thought the guys like Iwobi in midfield were outstanding. If you looked at how many times Nigeria won the ball just past Osimhen.
Yeah.
So when they pass past Osimhen, as soon as it gets to midfield, Nigeria are very quick to win the ball and create a wall ahead of the wall that's the back five.
Yes.
To first get through the midfield, I thought it was very difficult for Angola.
Yes.
That's why they couldn't, once they got over the halfway line, they couldn't string together any passes. So I give that to the Nigerian organization.
Oh, would you ask
off
me?
the ball, their hard work off the ball, but as a team as well, we saw Victor chasing everything. Everybody's working for everyone in as far as Nigeria, and defensively, they're a very hard team to break down.
Yeah, and you know, would you ask me who I think is the man of the match?
Who is your man of the match?
Moses Simon.
Yeah.
Moses Simon on that left side.
Look, when he had the runs, they were problematic. Did you feel he featured throughout the match, or he played in patches? Like when we saw him, yes, he did the ball, but did we see enough of him today?
He was, you know, Moses Simon didn't realize how powerful he was in that game.
Yep.
I feel single-handedly he could have torn the defense apart because they were so afraid of him every time he got the ball. And like our most threatening attacks came from his side of play. You know, him and Ajayi down the left. What a lovely
combination, yeah?
What a lovely combination.
Great combination, something to work with going forward for the Nigerians. Any areas you'd like to improve on before the next round?
Before the next round,
what's your biggest concern in as far as the department?
For me, I just say Victor Osimhen just only having one goal in the tournament. It doesn't tell the real picture of how hard he's worked for the team. So in the semi-finals, hopefully he's not carrying.
So that is your area of concern.
That's my area of concern.
All right, then I'm going to ask you this question. Sure, you want him to score, but then for him to score, you have to create chances. Is it fair to say? Where your midfield and your attacking players come together and create openings in the defense. Don't you think today they didn't create enough openings? They didn't open up the Angolan defense enough, today?
I mean, the tactic basically is to have Victor Osimhen be the bait for the defenders and open up the space for our midfielders, you know. I feel like someone like Lookman has been the chosen one, really, to attack those open spaces created by Victor
He's reading it well, superbly as well, yeah.
Yes, but I would just like one chance created for Victor to justify his price tag.
Yeah.
You know, to just.
Is it about the price tag though? Does it really matter? I mean at Napoli, yeah, but.
I mean, like, you know, his critics.
This is the national team.
He needs to silence his critics in this competition. So many people have been saying, Victor needs to justify that 100 million. He's too wasteful. You heard when the Ghanaian, what's his name?
Junior.
Yes, when the Ghanaian was here, everything he was saying about Victor, you know. So I just want him to score in the semi-finals and the final, you know. Victor, if you're watching, that's my message to you.
Well, good luck to Victor. Good luck to Nigeria, of course, in pushing forward. Hopefully, it'll be Nigeria, South Africa. But South Africa right now, all we care about is Cape Verde. So that's the first of the two quarterfinals that are taking place today. Good luck to Cote d'Ivoire. A little bit later for Chris's sake, Shame.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Oh, they're crackers to come.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the DR Congo game. You know, I think DR Congo has got that one. They're going to win. I'm looking forward to Ivory Coast versus Mali.
Oh, that's going to be a hot game.
That is going to be.
That's going to be a hot game.
An incredible match.
And Guinea could come up with the upset against DR Congo a little bit later on. That kicks off at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Cape Verde, South Africa. Fingers crossed. You don't want to miss any one of those two games actually tomorrow. It's a hot day tomorrow in the way of the Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations. So I think we've had a great night, and I need to congratulate you, my friend. The Nigerian that came through in Angolan colors today.
I mean, like, I felt sorry for them.
Sure.
My heart was bleeding for Angola, so I wore red today.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the red just symbolizes the love that
He's mocking the Angolans, this guy. But congratulations to the Nigerians, and well, for Southern Africa, yet another side bows out. Still, South Africa in there. We're looking forward to the action tomorrow. Hot games tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining us here on Fut-Afrique presenting Game On. Until next time, click, click. Bye.
Bang.
Senegal game. That was a
That was fire.
Senegal game. That was a
That was fireworks. that game was fireworks. I mean, I enjoyed it from the very first minute. That was a good game. But also, I mean, I covered this game that I do that actually is very exciting. The last 16. Mauritania, Cape Verde.
yes.
Mauritania, Cape Verde, it's a very good game.
The islands. I think also because there were so many chances, right? So you didn't want to miss a minute.
You know the nice thing about it is if you look at it, they're literally neighbors, but separated by the ocean. So Cape Verde is here, there's an ocean, and then Mauritania is right at the edge of the western part. So you had two countries, contrasting style, and it was all about Cape Verde did well first. Can they do well now?
Yeah.
And Mauritania said, nah.
Not this time.
Nah, yeah.
Minute, and that was a mistake. So they can forgive them.
Mistake. Yeah,
They
no.
can forgive them.
It was. Oh, Cameroon, Nigeria was another great game.
Oh, Cameroon and Nigeria, yes.
There's this big joke that actually that we were talking about. Said, so the goalkeeper, Ondwa, at the end of the game, he comes up, he said,
That is Onana's thingy. Onana's cousin, isn't it?
yeah, Ondwa comes and goes like, look, man, I had it covered.
Man. You know what? It's going to be really interesting seeing Nigeria and Angola going head to head. I think also because Angola has a phenomenal coach, right? This is the coach that got the under-17s to qualify for the World Cup, third place.
Yeah.
He now has resurrected the Angolan side to something that we've never seen before. So, listen, both teams are so motivated, but I think it would mean so much more for Nigeria to win it.
Listen, I'm going to vote with my heart this time.
Yeah.
Pedro Gonçalves has been a wonderful friend. We were having a chat also the other after they got into the next round.
Yeah.
And he was saying to me, you know what? The work is finally paying off. So I'll say, listen, on paper, Nigeria should win this one easily.
Absolutely, yeah.
On paper. But I believe that Angola might just bring a bit of a twist here.
Look, man.
But they don't have Neblu, but the Neblu is suspended, got red carded in the last game. So
Yes,
the
that is
goalkeeper's a brilliant one.
To ask you about their goalkeeper, do you think that he's paid his dues to now officially wear that jersey with pride? I know a lot of people had doubts around him.
No, Neblu is something else. He's top goalkeeper.
Okay.
Top goalkeeper.
So you going with Angola?
No, I'm going to go with Angola.
Okay.
You know what? I know Adelan won't be happy, but I'm going to go with Angola.
I'm going to go with my Niger brother. Nigeria.
Yeah, no, you know, that's easy for you. She set it up nicely and said the coach and blah, blah, is good. Like, once you go there, she decided to go the other way
I
around.
got this for Pedro. I don't mean anything for that.
It's okay.
Nigeria, ke khalaballa, man.
Look, man, it's okay.
Look, man. Senegal game.